as I was saying, they're playing the Team Galactic music here, which is the best music, the best battle music from Gen 4 at least. But no gold and silver music? Seriously? And no, I won't let that go.
Because Gens 3 and 4 had come out.
Yeah, but everybody loved Gen 2. Why not? At least one.
It's in
Like what?
It's in
Like
the gold
what theme
silver
would you want to come back?
It's in the gold silver
Any
battle.
theme. The wild Pokemon battle theme,
Isn't
trainer
the-
Pokemon battle theme, champion theme, Team Rocket, anything.
Ted, isn't the battle remix in the Melee Pokemon stage?
Yeah, no, the gold, they brought back the gold remix that was in Melee. Oh, like that counts.
It does.
It's better than nothing, Ted.
Yeah, god damn it.
Yeah, I wanted at least one nice, fully orchestrated gold theme, and then I would have been happy. But no, I get something that I heard.
Forever. No, I'm not getting. I'm disbanding Nintendo forever.
What? PlayStation 3 was still over $400 at this point. Fuck.
Deal with it. as I put on sunglasses. See, this would have been a good place to use. This would have been a good place to use Voltorb or something. But
yeah,
no,
you could have, or at least like Zubats or Zubats.
Other
the
generic Pokemon that you find a lot of.
No, well, or at least the Pokemon the various team Pokemon members use, like, you know, all the poison types and such.
Poochyena and Mightyena.
Yeah, you could. There's plenty of Pokemon to use. And they didn't even really use any mother enemies, from what I can tell, other than the giant Porky statue.
Yep.
Well, the Chimera in New Pork City.
That's a stage. That's more of a stage hazard than an enemy.
Yeah, but still, it's an enemy regardless.
Yeah.
I mean, oh wait, actually, this is where they're playing the Team Galactic music. Sorry. But yeah, they even had the models for a lot of Pokemon because of the Pokeballs. Just give them a few more animations, and then you're done. Gah.
These guys regain health. Bleh.
So fucking fast, too.
They remind me of an enemy from Super Paper Mario, though I don't remember its name.
Well, it's not them, so...
Yeah, it isn't them, but just the art style and how blocky it is, it reminds me of something out of that game.
It looks like they're made of binary code.
I am Super Squirtle. Now, why couldn't we be the Squirtle with Communist shades?
Just about to say, actually.
Damn it, I want my Communist shades. Hi, Red, how did you get over here?
Well, I think he just walked in the background, actually.
Sure.
Not phased by anything at all, because he's in the background.
I come from a much more popular series. I still don't get why they call them Pokemon Trainer. They could have just called them Red. We all know who it is.
Yeah, I don't get this. Lucas is... I think, actually, Lucas is supposed to be, like, 14 or 16, and the Pokemon Trainer's 10. Why is Lucas looking up to him?
Because Lucas is a wimp.
Yeah,
I guess
that's exactly the reason. He's a wimp. He can't do it by himself.
Yeah.
This looks like from a much more popular RPG.
I wish we could have seen this battle.
Fuck you, Rob.
No, I don't want to play Gyromite or Stack Up.
Hey, remember when we were the shit? When were we ever the shit? You're right.
At least I had that cameo in Mario Kart DS.
Aw, man, I was only in F-Zero GX. That didn't sell nearly as well.
I'm the reason Fire Emblem came over here.
You know, Marth doesn't look shocked and sad there because of what's happening. He looks shocked and sad because people don't think he's as god tier anymore.
Look to the east!
You're not looking! Damn, it's not working.
Gandalf, where are you?
It's not here. Gandalf can't help you now.
Orlando Bloom left me here. God damn it.
Magneto, maybe?
Sure. Just to fuck with the fans.
How about Dumbledore?
Wrong character.
Why, they're played by the same guy eventually.
Yay, Fire Emblem.
Yay.
Never got into the series. I'm not a whole fan of the whole tactical RPG.
I like
thing.
I like the series enough.
The only one that I've played is the first one that came out on GBA over here.
You should definitely play Path of Radiance with Ike.
Yeah, is that the Wii one or the GameCube
I
one?
think that's the GameCube one, I can't remember.
I think that's the one, actually.
Oh.
Well, I know Ike's in both the GameCube and the Wii one.
Because Ike's just that popular. He's the only one, Marth and Ike are the only ones to appear in 2 games.
Well,
Besides minor cameos. Like, yes, Roy is in Fire Emblem 7 with Elliewood in a certain ending with Elliewood. But he's not like a playable character or has any real plot relevance.
Well, is there continuity between games in the series other than those?
There's some continuity, like, again, since Roy is Elliewood's son, Roy shows up in certain endings of Elliewood's, but there's no real, I'm gonna talk, Marth shows up.
So the continuity is more like Final Fantasy, it's like a different world each game?
Sort of. Like I said, there's some continuity between games as far as character relations and empires and stuff, but not to the level of certain other RPGs like Mass Effect where it's all the same characters all the time or something.
Well, is it at least the same game world each time? Because I mean,
I'm not sure each time, because again, I haven't played all the ones before 7, because, you know, the Marth ones just came out, but like 2, 4, 5 haven't come over yet, so I don't know.
I also liked how they expected you to flick that switch to the power of clipping.
Yeah. I do like how they changed Marth's Shieldbreaker to a thrust, because that's more conducive to his fighting style.
It's like they knew the tip of the blade was the source of his power, so what better way to use it than hitting people with the tip of the blade?
Yeah.
It's still the same in this game, right? I never use Marth.
It's more or less the same effect, it's just a different animation. That makes more sense to his fighting style.
You know,
I'm in God tier now.
I was God tier last game.
Are you a worthy opponent?
Come back when you start getting banned at tournaments.
And so this is when we find out that Metaknight isn't actually a douche and he got kicked off of his own ship. But before... yeah. So you're not picking the overly broken character?
No, I'm better with Marth.
What? How is that possible?
So good, you don't even need to pick him to show off his awesomeness.
Meta Knight's just broken, take my word for it. I don't play much as Meta Knight because I find him cheap.
Well, I played with Meta Knight before I found out that he was broken, so it's like I was like online and forums.
I play around a little bit with him, but I don't use him for anything serious because I find him broken and unfair.
Well, honestly, a character's broken. It doesn't determine what character I use. I just use it for the hell of it. And I know Meta Knight is Elliot's favorite character in the game, but he doesn't do that because he knows he's broken. He just likes Meta Knight.
I mean, that's fine. Well, as far as if you're just playing around with friends and shit goes, that's fine. But I'm more talking about I played the game seriously for tournaments, at least initially, so I just really didn't want to play as Meta Knight because, well, he's just kind of unfair.
Well, I have more mains in Brawl than any other game in the series. Like, I'll play as Ice Climbers, Olimar, Ness, Samus, and Meta Knight, so...
Mario, Sonic, Zero Suit Samus, and Wolf.
Snake, Sonic, Marth, and Wolf.
This is a nice arranged piece from the Fire Emblem that came 7, I think.
Yeah,
my friend Matt loves this song. Every time we do a friendly match, he's always claiming, "Come on, attack, 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 attack!"
No.
But the thing about it in the GBA game was that you only, because the battles were really short, it's just like a sprite walking over to the sprite, hitting it with a sword, another guy hitting him with a sword. You only ever heard the first few notes of it, ever, even though it's a fairly long... Yeah, that's...
Oh, sorry, wrong
pretty much all you would hear was da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da, and then the battle would be over in Fire Emblem, so... I mean, maybe it would get longer in the later levels. I never beat the game, but...
Don't get me started with Ike. If you level up, if you work on Ike correctly, he could be literally the most powerful lord in any Fire Emblem game. Which is kind of ironic because he's actually the only lord in the series who's not of noble birth.
No, Lynn from Fire Emblem 7.
No,
I think.
she's a princess, I think.
Yeah, she's of noble birth. It's just that she grew up in a tribe, so she's not
Aware of it.
Yeah, at first. And Elliewood and Roy, I think, are royal too, aren't they?
They're royal, yeah.
And Marth.
Yeah.
So
The
actually,
whole reason Marth's on his quest is because he got kicked out of his kingdom.
Didn't Marth royally screw things up after he got back in charge, though?
Yep, that's why there's a Fire Emblem 3.
A fuck up so bad it needed a sequel to finish it.
I do kind of wish they would use Sigurd from that Fire Emblem before, though, because he uses a lance, which would be fun to use.
Well, if you had him in this game, then going by Fire Emblem logic, he would own Marth instantly. Because apparently lances are better than swords for some reason.
Or you can do the Ganondorf approach and not have the weapon at all.
But the whole point of using Sigurd is because of the lance. But I guess we'll see for Wii U. Apparently Sigurd and Bowser were two of the scrapped characters for the first Smash Brothers.
Yeah, they were originally going to have Bowser and Peach for the original Smash Bros.
Bowser, Peach, and Sigurd, I think.
Yeah.
Well, if they brought him back, who knows how Fire Emblem would have turned out later.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure that they only have Marth. They cut out Roy for Brawl. I'm pretty sure the only reason why they. Yeah, well, I'm pretty sure the only reason why they kept Marth was because of his popularity in Melee. I'm pretty sure they would have been fine with.
He's the most well-known Fire Emblem character in Japan, anyway. So.
Yeah.
He's even despite the fact that every main character sort of changes most of the time, he's still kind of the poster boy for the series.
Well, that might have been sort of because of Smash Brothers anyway. I mean, it was popular in Japan too. But yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure they would have been fine with just keeping Ike for this game if Marth wasn't so popular in the first game.
No,
I mean,
after
Melee.
Brawl, I'm pretty sure Marth is going to be the de facto Fire Emblem rep.
Character.
I wouldn't mind if they brought back Ike, though. I like Ike.
Me too. Be like Ike. Be like Ike. So yeah, I'm of the opinion 3 Fire Emblem reps is fine. Marth and Ike constantly, and whoever's a main character in the latest game.
Bring back Lynn. I like Lynn. Jeez.
Me too. Although I wouldn't mind seeing Hector for his axe.
Hey, he's not running that fast. He can't run that fast. Fucking cutscene incompetence.
Meta Knight, you can fly. Just take care of it.
Oh, no, never mind. He can't fly anymore.
God damn it. That's not great Aether. That's just regular Aether. Which, if you use with Ragnell, is incredibly broken in the games Ike is in. I do like Ike's theme.
Yeah, I like Ike's theme.
Is this the actual song Ike's theme?
No, this is a... well, yes.
Okay.
The remix for Brawl, obviously, but...
Yeah. What exactly is that thing toppled over in the background?
Something.
Something that we could have seen get destroyed in a cutscene, but nope. It's already destroyed by the time we got here.
Mm-hmm.
Damn it.
Super spicy curry.
My mouth is burning with 17 irresistible flavors.
I should have had some milk to drink with this.
It is far more useful here than it is in an actual fight. Oops.
Oh, now you're Ike.
At least now I get to play as Ike a little bit. Look, I remember when the game first came out, and everyone thought Ike was the most powerful character.
Yeah, everybody thought that Ike...
Only because we weren't used to the floatiness, Ike could kill people really quickly.
Yeah, but yeah, I remember back when the demo was first released in E3, and it would say Ike is fucking OP.
And then
That
they
and,
discovered Meta Knight.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, early tier lists are never complete. You have to wait a few years before you get a solid...
Yeah, about a year. Once tournament players have enough time on it. But...
I'd give it 2. You know, if you give a shit about that sort of thing.